Okay, Coach Margine here. I'm going to go through and just kind of briefly show you on your personal profile how to secure your profile so that you can stop being hacked or keep from being hacked, how to hide your friends list, and how to get this intro section set up on your personal profile so that when you have a description of what you do. You can also have the link that takes your visitors to your business page. It can take you to your personal website, um, wherever it is that you want your audience to go. So this is going to take you to my business page, but you can book a call for my business page. This is going to take you to my other business page. This will take you to my pet food business page. This will take you to my essential oil business page. Okay. So if I click on here, it takes me to my business page because I do video trainings on my business page. Okay. And then this other one takes you to my Coach Margine business page where you can book a call. Now, this is if you were a visitor, you'd come here and you'd see, okay, I'm going to book a call. Okay, so this is your personal profile is actually your billboard. It is where people come and learn who you are. And up here in your bio, where you edit your bio, you can make a slight comment. Come and join our Facebook group here. So now, if you did, you'd come and you'd be able to join my Facebook group. Okay. And if you're trying to drive traffic to a certain business group or group that you want your audience to hang out with you in, get to know them better, that's a great way to do it. You just go here, edit, and you can type in a brief description. You don't have much room, and you can actually copy the link to your group or wherever you want them to go. If you want them to go to your business page, you could copy the link to your business page and post it here. And you want to make sure it's set public so that anybody that comes to your business, to your profile, can get to it. Now, friends lists, you want to make sure that your friends are hidden. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over here under these three little dots. No, I guess we're going to go down here to manage sections, videos. So I can have videos showing up, check in sports, music. If I want my audience to see things that I am interested in, I can turn those on. I don't really care about that. I've got people that like me, events, if there's any events. If I want to use that question offer, I could turn that on too, but I don't care to do that. Any groups that I'm in, I want that checked. And any reviews I get, I want that checked so that my audience can see those pieces of information about me. And over here is where you will find all that information. So I'm going to go up over here to this little caret way up here on your toolbar. This is the new Facebook view. It's not the blue bar anymore. So you know you're on the new and you don't have a blue bar up there. And maybe you've gone dark and your mode is set to dark. And this is my profile. This is where you create an account on Facebook. That's your profile. That's how you got to have a Facebook account. Within your Facebook account, you can have a business page, you can have groups, you can join other groups, and you can have multiple business pages where you can do business, but it's all driven from your profile because you're the person that has this account. Then when you create your business page, you can have it a different name. It doesn't have to be your name. It can be like mine is Patri Independent Pet Pro Schnauzer Queen, MJ Special Oils. That's the name of my business page. Does not have to be your name. You can mark it as your name if you want to be a public figure, if you're a speaker, and if you're branding you. Okay. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go to settings right here and privacy. You click on that and you want to go to your settings. And over here is where this is your general account settings. My username is Margine M. Christensen. You can edit that. If your username is a bunch of numbers, you might want to change that to your new username as your profile so that people can find you easier. If you want, you have a email. You can put an email address in here if you want people emailing you. I have an ad account that I use this email account on. And again, this drives everything that you do on Facebook because this is your account. This is your profile. This is your back office. This is the privacy part of who you are. So then you go down here to security and login. And you want to make sure before you do anything that you know what your password is. If you don't know what your password is right now, I suggest you log off, log back in, tell Facebook you don't remember your password. They'll send you an email so that you can change your password, then write it down so that you know you have it. Make sure it's a strong password. And then go back ahead and log back in and get some of this stuff set up. Use a two-factor authentication. I highly recommend you do that. This is where if somebody tries to log into your Facebook account, Facebook will recognize that somebody's logging into your account on an unknown device. It's not a recognized device by Facebook. Because if you remember, you can log into Facebook on different devices and not have to put your password in every time you log in. It's because Facebook will remember that specific device. They assume it's yours and it's privately yours, and they won't let anybody else have access to it. But they will notify you if they see a strange login. So if you have a mobile phone and you've put your mobile phone in the back office here for Facebook to notify you, you will get a text from them or a notification on your phone saying someone's just logged into your account. Was that you? And you can say, yes, it was me. And then they'll say, okay, this is good. If it's not you, you can say, no, it was not me. At that point, you need to go into this back office area. And as you can see up here, this will tell you where you're logged in. Right now, I'm logged in on this PC and another PC that I have in the house. I'm logged in to, well, I don't know if I'm logged into Facebook, but I'm logged on. And then you can see more. And when you click on this, it'll show you, this is my cell phone, this is my tablet. But if you see things on here like somebody is logged on to your account from Nigeria or Timbuktu or some other place in the world, maybe another city in the US, and it gives you a date and time, and you know for a fact that that was not you because you were not there, or you're not in that part of the world, or you don't own that specific type of a device. Let's say somebody's logged in on an iPad into your account and you don't even own an iPad. That's a red flag. You will want to go and say it's not you, and you'll want to log it out. Okay, so this is a device type unknown. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it's from. And it's a messenger. So I'm just going to log that particular, whatever that tool was, out. Okay. And if you see a lot of that, then there's something wrong with your password. You need to make sure your password is not an easy password. Do not use the same password for multiple accounts ever. Every single place that you go on the internet, you want to make sure you have a different password. Okay. That's key because if a hacker gets your password and it's for multiple accounts, they can get to every account that you have where you've used that password. So you'll want to make sure that you secure your Facebook account. Okay. Then Facebook, your Facebook information. I'm going to leave this page because I haven't really done anything. Access your information. This is view your information by category. You can just kind of go through this, transfer a copy of your photos or your videos, download your information. You can legally download your information from Facebook if you want to keep it in a CSV file. The same with activity log settings. You want to check on that off. Facebook activity, view or clear activity from businesses and organizations that you visit off Facebook. So this is, part of the fact that Facebook can interact with and show you things that they know you're interested in because of your online activity. It's very interesting. But anyway, we are going to go to, I think it's general settings here. And we're going to go down here to, let's see, privacy. Okay. And here you've got check a few important settings, manage your profile, learn more with privacy basics, who can see your future posts. Because my account is public, I want to be a public figure. I'm saying the entire world can see my posts. Review all your posts and things that I'm tagged in, and I have that turned on. I use the activity log. I do not want every single post that someone creates where I'm tagged in it to show up in my news feed, because it jumbles up your news feed, makes it look like junk. It doesn't make it look like it's your content, and you do not want that. Now, if you feel it's something that you want your audience to see and know about it, then you can release that to your profile, but you have control of that. Limit the audience for posts you've shared with friends, of friends, or public. So you can turn this on, limit past posts. Who can see the people, pages, and lists that you follow? Okay, I've got mine turned to public. You can set that to only your friends, specific friends, only me. So right now I've got it set as public as far as who can see the people and the pages and lists that I follow. I'm not real concerned right now about if that's affecting the way that I do business, but at some point I may be reviewing that and may decide to change that. And then who can send you friend requests. If you're a public figure and you're trying to build an audience, everybody should be able to send you a friend request, because you need to be the proactive one and decide if you want to connect with that person or not. And if it's someone that you think is a spammer, or you think is, like if you're not interested in connecting with men, then you can just go in and click the three little dots on the right side of their profile and block them, and they can never ever send you another friend request. Now here, this is the critical. Who can see your friends list? You want to make sure that you've got this set to only me, which means the owner of this profile is the only one that can see the friends that you have. You don't want everybody in the world to see who you are friends with, because people will download your friends list. They will create a fake account. They will send a message to all your friends in Messenger and ask them to be your friend, or send them a friend request as you when they're already your friend. So you do not want anyone to be able to see your list. Now, if you set it to only me, if someone is your friend, they'll be able to see on your friends list friends that you both are friends with. If you don't want anybody to see that, you can change that too. So who can look me up using the email address that I provided? Everyone. But I don't have my email visible on Facebook. Who can look me up using the phone number that I provided? Everyone. But I don't even have my phone number listed, visible to anyone. Do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? And I've got that set to yes. Okay. Now, those are choices that you can make on your own as you think about what you're doing, why you're using this platform, and if you've got other things that are set up to protect you from a hacker. Okay. So hopefully this has been helpful for you, and that you'll get yourself protected, get your dual actification notifications set, get your password, a secure password that you don't use anyplace else but on Facebook. And if you, usually what I have to do is I go in and I will review the connections of my different tools that I've connected on. I'll do this maybe every quarter or something, just to double check, just to make sure that someone hasn't managed to somehow connect to my Facebook account from their tools. Okay. Now, just as a heads up, if you live, let's say you travel quite a bit and you have a tablet or a phone and you do connect with Facebook when maybe you're driving in the car and you're sitting on the highway and traffic's jammed up and you're sitting there and it hasn't moved for 20 minutes and you're sitting there on your phone, Yeah, that would probably show up in here as you being in some other city that you don't live in. But so you have to use your mind and think about, okay, yeah, there's a tower that my phone probably jumps off from, located however miles away from where you live. That's probably me because the device that's the same model as your device. Okay. And then it gives you the time period also. So you want to not panic when you see those types of things happening in here as you check it out. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope that you've gotten great value and you'll share this out with people and just like my content on my YouTube account and come back for more. Thanks for being here. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Coach Margine here. Bye.